If you ever wanted to see a drunk man make food, you're about to. First, get a small saucepan. This is only going to be food for one person. It doesn't need to be a big saucepan. You can use a medium saucepan or a large saucepan if you want to. I'm using a small one. Put it on the maximum setting of your hob. Wait for it to heat up. Next up, add some diced or sliced or cubed or whatever you want to call it, onion. I'm using onion because it's nice and crunchy. To the onion, add the following: a spoonful of dark soy sauce, about a few turns of pepper and salt, some garlic powder and some paprika. To that, add some peppers. I'm using frozen sliced peppers because I'm too lazy to buy fresh ones. Actually, because it's because I don't trust my fridge. Don't forget sweet corn, because, well, you might as well add it in. I don't actually know why this is in here. It just is. I don't know how to make this without sweet corn. I always use sweet corn. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. This recipe doesn't even exist. I came up with it months ago. Actually, it might have been a year. I don't know. Time's an illusion. With all of that in there, stir it. Yeah. Stir it. You want to give that about 5 minutes so that any of your frozen veg will fully defrost and start to cook before you add in the bulk of the meal. Once you've given it 4 or 5 minutes, your next step is to add an entire can of baked beans. Yeah, don't worry, this is going to get even weirder in a second. Give that about 3 to 5 minutes to come up to temperature again before you add the next and final ingredient. Once 3 to 5 minutes has elapsed and you've stirred it well enough and the boiling has begun once again, you add the final ingredient, which is a can of Prince's chicken and white sauce. You can use any brand of chicken and white sauce, it just has to be chicken and white sauce. And keep in mind, this is pre-cooked chicken, but you should always make sure you warm it through correctly, so once you add this in, wait 10 minutes. Do not risk it. Once it's thoroughly stirred and up to temperature, it should look almost like a creamy curry, and my recommendation, if you're not drunk and it's not 2 AM, would be to serve this over rice or maybe some toast, but I'm just going to have this as is because I do not know what the hell I'm doing right now. That's why I'm making this. It doesn't take any effort. I call this meal slop. My mother disagrees with the name, but I think it's an apt description of the text.